there's a spider. Oh, he's cool. My dreams were pretty intense last night, so I kind of want to talk about it. I'm realizing that I have prophetic dreams. And I do think that pretty much everyone has access to this gift of observing, your own dreams and interpreting them in your everyday waking state to provide yourself with information and knowledge for the future. I think our dreams are signposts, and they're just, they totally tell me a lot of times what's going to happen. One time I had a dream that there's a hurricane out of nowhere, and it was so vivid and real, and it was really intense. And I just kind of didn't really think much of it, but I was feeling the current, the undercurrent of this dream. Lo and behold, Arizona had this random hurricane out of nowhere. I think it was like last October. I definitely had that dream like a few weeks before that happened, so that was pretty cool. I think our dreams tell us a lot, Hey, buddy, can I tell my story? Oh, and the tarantula is coming over here now. Yeah, this is definitely my spirit medicine for the day. I'm not afraid, but, I just don't want Opie to sniff him. He's cool. He's just checking out the scene. Wait, is he cool? Hey, dude. I know this is totally your territory. If you want me to go, I'll go. He's like a super cool spider. He just made a circle. Hey, stay right there. He just made a circle and like checked out the scene and is now going off into the distance. Thanks, dude. Not you. Conversations with tarantulas. I was dating this guy and I really felt like he wasn't on the up and up. For some reason, I couldn't really put my finger on it though. So one night I had a dream. I was in this room and all of a sudden this like cockroach infiltrated this room, and it was like one of those really nasty ones that can fly with the wings, Ugh. And I just remember in the dream, I felt like I was awake. I was trying to dodge this cockroach, this flying cockroach. I was like, oh shit, like, oh no. And then all of a sudden it landed on this table. It just landed and it looked at me and it was like, and it had a name badge on it. I shit you not. My dreams are so weird. So this cockroach had a name badge, and I like zoom in the dream, a woman's name, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm just making sure that tarantula is over there. And anyway, I like remembered the name, and into my waking state, I was like, oh my god, I think I know what's kind of going on here. So I ended up going to that guy and I was like, hey, do you know and I said her name, and he was like, yeah. And I was like, well, I just had this crazy dream and I'm just wondering, is there like anything going on with her, and freaking bullshit. And that dream showed me that I have superpowers, basically like cannot get away with cheating on me because my dreams are prophetic. I think reoccurring dreams are kind of cool too. Those seem to be like episodes that we have, reoccurring chapters. Something for me, one dream that I always have had since I was a little girl is, which, I still have it, is the reoccurring dream of a tsunami. And I know we're talking about my dreams being prophetic and all, and that's kind of scary to think, but I honestly think that this dream happens when I am overwhelmed in my reality, like in my waking reality, because the water to me symbolizes emotion. And this dream always comes up when I'm just can't do it, like I'm overwhelmed and I just need a break. And the tsunami in the dream, it's always like this big looming Whoa, it's so scary. It's the scariest thing ever. Super terrifying. But when I wake up, I'm like, oh my God. I realize that it's like a time for me to like take a step back and be in my own space, because what's going on around me is too overwhelming and I need to process, you know? So a lot of my dreams are kind of like that. They just kind of show me like what's going on and stuff. All right, Officer Opie, can we just chill out for like 2 more minutes? We have these dreams for a reason, and I think if we start paying more attention to them, they're going to start helping us more and more, because something is happening here. I really think that there's a blending, a molding going on of different dimensions. Parallel realities are becoming more accessible to our consciousness. And I think that's awesome, because every time I come back from the dream state, I have like a load of information with me. Spirit has different ways of showing us things about the people around us, about the environments that we're in, you know, about the path that we're choosing. I love that about being able to observe that in my dream state. I think they're really just showing us the the infinite layers of what's really going on here. But anyway, yeah, I love that. We're like time travelers. We just basically are avatars that can go in and out of all of these incredible multi-dimensional layers of our own being, which is freaking amazing. So, right, little? All right, you guys, thank you for being so patient with me. We're gonna finish our morning hike, and we're sending you all so much love. Until our next video, mwah, peace.